everybody! Today is very special. We are going to make some kind of base for Korean soup or stew. Delicious liquid. Anchovy kelp stock. In Korean, 멸치 다시마 육수. I all the time use this stock in my recipe. I also posted vegetable stock recipe. If you are vegetarians, use vegetable stock. First, I told you anchovy. These guys are anchovies in my freezer. If these run out, I have to go to Korean market to buy this. Large size. So dried anchovies. One. Okay. Just 8 dried anchovies. I'm going to put this back into my freezer again. Just remove these heads and guts. But you need to remove all this inside of guts, any black stuff. So this is about like 2 plus 2.5 inch size. So the head, remove this and press down around the stomach. And then you will see the black kind of, this is make it your stock very bitter. So remove this and has to be really clean. And other side, so everything is clean. See? Some of you guys ask me, oh, can I use the smaller size anchovies? No, smaller anchovies, it doesn't make a stock delicious. Tiny anchovies, there is a, how can you take it out, this guts? You can't. After removing this, all gone. So just be sure to find the large size dried anchovies. Oh, lot of stuff. See? Nice. This is all the bitter stuff. Just throw away. So now I use this pot. I'm going to heat it up. So this anchovies just, I didn't add anything. Just I'm going to stir this until it smells good. Ever since I was young, I always used to make, whenever I make a nice soup or stew, just I add, some dried anchovies. Never fried like this. But I got this, method recently. Before that, just I didn't care much. Some little bit fishy, it's okay. This is, anchovy stock is, it should be fishy. But after making this recipe, much, much enhanced. So I'm so excited to share this method. This is a little bit light brown right now. I just stir this like around 3 minutes. Smells like cooked fish. Nice. So now, turn off. And then I'm going to add radish and onion and green onion. And this my green onion, usually when I use for my seasonings, I just cut off and throw away. But for this stock, I need this. 2 or 3 green onions. Clean them in the running water. This Korean radish. This is also my must-have item. And I will use just 8 ounce. This is dried kelp. In Korean, 다시마. 마른 다시마. 마른 means dried. Some 다시마 is, when you take it out this, some 다시마 is like a really thin paper. Some 다시마 is kind of thick. This is a good quality, thick 다시마. I use this amount. Okay, 14 grams, that's good. So green onions cut into pieces. And onion 3 times cut into. Radish, just cut very thinly. And kelp. The reason I cut this radish very thinly is that radish flavor will be infused very quickly. It's saving time. We need 12 cups water. And cover. Turn on the heat over medium-high heat. 10 minutes I cook this. Just start boiling. A little bubbles coming up. And then I'm going to lower heat to medium and cook until all these radishes looks translucent. Kelp, the taste not tasty because all this infused to this water. And onion is going to be all this soggy. Usually it takes 30 minutes. So see, lots of bubbles are coming up. So I'm going to crack the lid like this. You see, this kelp is really expanded a lot. And anchovy, green onion, and radish, you see, translucent. Turn off. And then I'm going to strain this. This is my strainer and the bowl. Kelp is I always make a side dish. Let's taste this anchovy. It's like just a paper because all delicious stuff is gone. And then this is going to be around 10 cups. So anchovy kelp stock is done. And then I will make a side dish with this. Even though it's not very tasty, but still we just by adding seasonings, so we still can make a nice, beautiful side dish. Just roll this, cut. I slice very thinly and garlic. Cooking oil and some garlic and shredded kelp. Just a little bit soy sauce, rice syrup, nice. I keep stirring until shiny, and then sesame oil. Made nice side dish. Sesame seeds. This is frozen, so you guys can freeze like this up to 3 months, long time. And whenever you need any soup, Korean soup or stew, and take it out one by one, and then you can use. I forgot to taste this stock. Very good. I didn't add any salt. So when you make any recipes, if I say, oh, you can add some salty stuff and how much, I will tell you in my recipe. And then bonus is this side dish. Let's taste with my fingers. Crunchy. It's good for lunchbox side dish. So today's recipe is not exactly like a beautiful luxury or some stunning looking dish. But already you have been making so delicious many Korean dishes. There is something to learn here. So this recipe is very important for all the avid Korean cooks, just like you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for over years. I have been doing this, sharing my recipe on YouTube and my website. 15 years, long time. Meanwhile, I made 2 cookbooks. Everybody says it's delicious. To make one recipe, I work so many hours. Sometimes months and months, sometimes years. In my cooking journey, my kind of longest follower, you guys are 15 years. And 14 years. Recently, I met one lady. I visited some place in Los Angeles, kind of non-profit organization. And So one lady saw me, oh, Mangchi. And then she was just maybe in her, early 20s. And she said, ever since I was 12 years old, I was your big fan. And she has been cooking, following my recipes. All of her co-workers loved her Korean cooking. So thank you for subscribing to me for a long time. Or you guys are new, my subscribers. I really appreciate it. Let's go together to learn about Korean cooking and make most delicious Korean dishes. All I need is that if somebody said, oh, where did you learn this cooking? Mangchi, that's all I want. I'm so happy to hear that you guys make so delicious Korean food and share with all your family and friends. That makes me so happy. Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to make a really delicious, healthy, and some kalguksu, knife-cut noodles recipe using this stock. Be ready. Enjoy my recipe. See you next time. Bye.